Okay, what's up and what's good? It's your boy
And
Rusty.
it's your boy Ziggy, and you guys are tuned in to the Skeptic and the Rusty. Yes,
Hello,
sorry for making you
everyone.
guys wait. We had a few technical difficulties that we had to work on, and
Oh,
wait, sorry, Tagalog pala tayo.
oh, pure Tagalog to.
Pure Tagalog
Boy,
tayo for this
sinabi ko na
episode.
dito sa guest natin, hindi ako mag-i-English.
And
And you have to excuse my messy room pala kasi ayaw gumana nung camera ko. For
yeah,
some reason. Kaya,
well, ikaw na yun.
fix na yan
Ikaw na yun.
dito. Yeah.
Well, as you
But
guys can
anyway,
see, we have special guests for tonight. We have Santa Carlos on the show. Hey, say hi.
Hi! How's everyone
hey,
doing?
good
Yeah.
morning.
Good
Ayaw nga
morning to
pala
you.
Tagalog tayo. Kamusta na?
Oo. Kamusta?
Tagalog
Thanks
lang,
for being on the
Tagalog,
show. I mean, magandang umaga
Of course.
sa'yo.
Actually, like, for everyone to know, dapat last week pa to, pero I slept through every...
Tagalog.
Anong
Ayun
I
nga,
slept through? Hindi ko na-gets.
Sorry. Pasensya na. Ayun, dapat, last week pa to, pero nakatulog ako sa
Ang aga naman din kasi. And
8 a.m. po.
Sa gets namin na na napuyat ka kaka-Animal Crossing.
hindi lang.
Alam mo,
know what?
parang
Sarah
binibenta
does-
mo yung turnips mo.
Sarah does a lot of things.
Huwag ka
lately.
na, addict na ako. Ito nga, katabi ko nga eh.
Oh, naka-Animal Crossing version ka pala.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Devoted.
Okay.
Okay, so for tonight's topic, we did ask Sarah if it's okay to talk about, how it is being a digital influencer. Or maybe simply
Okay.
put, just to be an influencer, how it is to be an influencer. And what we wanted to ask lang is your challenges and struggles with being one. So I bet there are lots of things that you have to go through, the things that you do for work and everything, and maybe we could brush up on that just a little bit.
Yeah,
I
and
feel-
sige, sorry, go.
Oh. Hindi, sige, go lang. Ikaw muna.
Hindi kasi this is not as edgy as yung other episodes namin, no. I mean, of course our listeners would know na nandun kami sa borderline promiscuous topics, 'di ba?
Yeah, we usually
But
talk
I-
about relationships, excess.
I mean, the sponsor of the show, condoms, 'di ba? So parang medyo alam mo yun,
Talaga?
hindi siya ganun ka-edgy, pero at the same time, I think it's something na most people would want to have a glimpse into. Kumbaga, kasi mas gusto namin i-highlight yung challenges kasi 'di ba yung not so glamorous moments of being an influencer, because when people think of yung lifestyle of being an influencer, they usually see na parang, oh my gosh, these people are getting paid for doing what they love, all that shit. Na parang they tend to focus only on the positives, right? Parang very rare na nakikita na meron namang flip side yan like everything else. So,
Okay.
actually, the idea came from random Tuesday afternoon sa office. Parang may pumuntang influencer, parang middle of the day, tapos kumuha siya ng pay niya and then umalis siya. Tapos alam mo yun, I was just sitting there wondering na parang puta, anong gagawin na neto after? Parang sarap naman nito. Parang hindi niya kailangan mag-clock in from 9 to 5. And it's actually good that we have you here on the show para at least you can share your experiences and at least ma-humanize yung is it the right word? Sorry kasi
Humanize.
my English is not that
I think first of all, what people have to realize is social media influencer is a marketing term. It's
Yes.
like it's not exactly because that person is an influencer or is an influence, but social media influencer in itself is a marketing term. Kind of like how there are certain job titles which they made sound better, which they parang pinapaganda nila yung rinig sa tenga. Pero at the end of like ito, for example, parang sometimes iniisip ko, mag-work kaya ako dito kasi nandito naman ako for a long time. So, nagtitingin ako, parang sinabihan ako may home-based Amazon customer service provider. Parang basically, your home base, as long as you have internet connection, you could be
Like a
like on the
support
chat
system.
and just support, yeah.
Yeah.
Tapos parang nagtataka ako, I can't find what I'm looking for, yun pala, it's called shopping assistant or virtual assistant. That's what
Oh.
you're called. So alam mo yon, parang that made me realize in a way, considering what our topic is right now, social media influencer is a marketing term. It's a term used for people who get paid advertising stuff on the internet. But if we're gonna talk about me being as an influencer, like influencing people with what I post, because there are things that I share which I don't get paid for, like yung workouts ko,
Mm-hmm.
like yung ano ko, when I cook because I'm just having fun cooking, like these are things na I just love doing. I do know people though who really calculate this to a T. Like parang they would do cooking and they would do it in a nice way because pwede tayo matap ng cooking brands.
Matap.
Parang
Yeah,
ganon.
yeah, exactly.
But
Thinking way ahead na,
but there are
kumbaga.
still some people out there who do this for the love of it. You get me? There are
Mm-hmm.
still some people who have decided hindi ko lalagay yung buong buhay ko sa social media. Gusto ko lang i-share yung passion ko, which is fitness. Kasi yun naman talaga yung gusto ko eh. So, if may kumuha sa akin, then good. Pero kung wala, o de wala. Parang,
Okay lang, kasi you enjoy it.
it's
But,
very
yeah.
different. Like, there are so many different types of social media influencers. And I think, nasa consumer na yon or nasa audience na yon on how they would take the things that they're seeing, you know?
Right. Siguro just to give din yung mga listeners ng background, no. Sarah's actually in Santa Monica, tama ba?
Yeah. I'm in Santa Monica, California.
That part of the world. So, alam mo na, sabi ko sa kanya, medyo pinilit ko siya na magpakita ng face in this episode kasi sabi ko, bakit magpupuyat yung mga tao para makita yung mukha namin ni Ziggy? I mean,
Grabe!
sabi niya, sabi niya kay gising niya lang, pero I'm sure na mas fresh pa din siyang tignan kaysa sa amin na ligong-ligo na dito.
Pasensya
But
na,
anyway,
napahiya
sorry.
Napahiya ata kita sa sinabi mo kasi hindi ako.
Oo nga eh. Ano ba yan? Sige, off mo na nga. Joke. Joke na. Anyway, siguro Z, you can share a little bit of background about Sarah before we get into this topic and maybe do a quick shout out sa mga nakikinig.
Maybe we can do a quick commercial
Live.
break before we get to
Oh,
that.
yeah, sure. Sige,
But before we do, we would like to say what's up to our friends that are tuned in, saying what's up to Ice. Manager Kat is somewhere there in the background. We got Alex, we got Coach Mike, Rizel, and Rio is listening. Hey, dude, what's up?
Hey.
Also saying what's up to Camille, probably online and listening. We have Ray Ann, one of the regulars. And before we get to it, we will be playing a few commercials. Hang on, I never get prepared for this anymore. Okay, here we go.
Wow! Big time! May
Hang on.
commercials!
Statement every time. Basically, the way he dresses up is sort of an expression of his personality.
While Russell is the type of person who likes to keep a low profile, but at the same time, he wears something that is comfortable and just works.
So, how do we make our preferences meet?
Of course, we have caps brought to you by New Era Caps Philippines that show who you are and how you are as an individual. Check out their caps at different branches nationwide. This year, New Era is celebrating its centennial anniversary, so make sure to check out their latest promos on their social media pages.
Animal Crossing
So, if you've
muna
been a
ako.
listener to The Skeptic and the Rusty, you know that this show advocates safe sex practices.
We talk a lot of game when it comes to making out or having sex, but we all know we need to be safe and protected.
So, that's why we had a talk with our friends from Bliss to remind everyone about the importance of having fun while staying safe.
And if you guys are out for a long night or maybe even during the day, make sure that you guys are prepared.
Bliss 4 has 4 pieces. 4 pieces that you guys can use in each box. So kung bitin ka sa 3 rounds, why not go for one more with Bliss 4?
And as what our friends from Bliss would say, don't settle for just 3. Always go for more with Bliss 4 condoms.
Let's go.
All right, we're back. We're back, guys. How's the turnip hunting?
Huh?
So,
I was like,
sorry, nakita ko si
nakakadamit
Sarah.
ko lang ng angelfish sa museum ko.
Angelfish?
Yeah.
Is it the black and white fish?
No. Wait. I don't remember. Parang, ano siya, mukha siyang moon.
Is it like the fish from Finding Nemo? Because that's the fish that I'm thinking.
No, that's a clownfish.
No, not Nemo per se, but yung leader nila dun sa tank.
Ay, oo nga.
Gil.
No.
Was it Gil? The one with the bad
Oo,
fate.
I think siya yun.
Wait lang, dude. Chine-check ko yung stream sa Facebook.
Yeah.
Habang nagra-run yung commercials, huling-huli kami ni Sarah na kumuha ng Switch. Tapos, sumegoy ng Animal Crossing.
Mine's over here.
Wait lang.
Anyway, okay. We're just gonna go into details, a bit of details. Sarah is a streamer. I think you started playing Final Fantasy VII, the remake one, right?
Oh my God.
How's the whole deal? And on Instagram naman, you have like 288k followers lang naman as of currently.
Oh, malit na bagay.
Maliit na bagay.
Parang mga divide by 2 ng followers natin.
1% nga lang yung akin dyan eh. Like, I only have like 1,000 or maybe 2,000 followers. And, knowing Sarah, I met Sarah kasi when she was on Play FM. And that was together with Rami. Right? And,
Oh,
and-
Rami. Yep.
yeah. I was watching Rami kanina. He's actually live on Facebook spinning. And, it was through Rami that I met Sarah kasi I had this idea for one of my events na Rami was gonna spin, so I was thinking why not get Sarah as a host, and then that's the time na I met Sarah na, and then eventually we found out na, oh God, we're fucking neighbors, like we live like a few
Yeah.
blocks away from each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yun. So that's how I met Sarah. But if we would if we may ask you, I'd actually want to know, like, throughout your whole career, ano ba yung mga highlights mo?
I guess I'd have to say my Pangako Sa'yo days.
Oh, that was
Mix.
epic.
Pangako sa'yo.
Oh, that was
Oh my
epic.
God. I can't watch myself. FYI.
Wait lang, that aired around 2000...
15?
Pangako sa'yo, the new version na.
Oo,
Sorry,
ano ka ba?
I was...
Dude,
Wow!
bata pa lang
Do I
tayo
look
nun.
That? Oh, sorry. Ay, bang sorry.
Sorry.
Bata pa lang tayo nung Jericho, Christine.
Boy, kaya nga ako nagulat.
Basta.
Kasi yun yung alam ko na pangako sa'yo, si Jericho, pre. Kaya sabi ko, wait lang, so child star ba si Sarah?
In
Sorry.
fairness naman, akala niyo
Child star. Oh, lusot.
Okay,
Diba?
fine. So, yun yung one of your career highlights. Pero other
Yeah.
than being on
Pangako
Pangako
Sa'yo
Sa'yo.
mix.
Mix, right?
I remember your
I think
mix.
I saw you sa mix.
NCAA. PTV talaga.
BTV. You know what? Very small world. Kasi I used to work for Solar. And then the folks that you worked with were close acquaintances.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the best. Super funny nila, and they always really took care of me. So since honestly I was the only girl and lahat sila boys, parang they would always put bodyguard. Gagano sila.
Sila Manager
Bawal po,
Pao.
kay Tita Part, gagano siya.
Oh, sila Manager Pao.
NCAA courtside reporter ka ba?
Yeah, I was also a courtside reporter for the NCAA.
Oh, alam mo, very relieving for me yung idea na sinabi mo sa akin na parang taga-beda ka nun. Kasi parang sinasabi ko kay Z before this episode, parang putang ina pre, mapapalaban na naman English ko nito ah. Parang nasa-stress ako ah. And then actually,
Hindi, cowgirl ako. As in,
yun, 'di ba?
I mean,
So kasi
Ano yung sabi mo
weird.
kanina? Pwede mo ba sabihin, i-share ulit yun dito on air?
sino ako?
Si Sarah. Like, okay lang sa kanya maging cowgirl kasi she's from...
Okay lang yan. Okay lang kahit maging squatter ka kasi squatter din ako. Taga-beda ako.
Sa'yo galing yan.
Wala akong sinasabi.
Madamay tayo sa online trash talkan dito.
No,
Sige.
like, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I feel like that's one of the nice things about San Beda nga na parang walang arte yung mga tao doon.
Sa Beda. Yeah, I agree. Like, marami din ako kaibigan doon. Mga fellow squatter peeps joke.
Mga squad. Kaya nga sabi ko, Z, ikaw na lang magsalita dyan. Stress lang ako dyan.
Ito na nga, okay
Pero
na.
yun,
So,
yeah. But anyway, sige, let's go. Let's move on.
before we start,
yeah.
we want to know lang, what actually made you think about all this? What started your career? Showbiz
To be honest, like, I was an accountancy major. Accounting yung major ko sa Sabeda.
What?
pareho kayo.
Really?
Yeah, I graduated from accountancy. Top of my class. Joke lang. No, top of my class. Barely passing. But ito, like, 4 years, I was actually able to do the 4 years pretty well. I was just delayed by 12 units. So, kung tutuusin, kaya siya ng isang summer sem. Pero, hindi ako pinayagan to take all the 12 units for the summer sem. So, sabi ko, wag na, enjoyin ko na rin yung summer ko. Magwo one sem na lang ako. Tapos after nun, go all out sa review. At tapos, pagdating ng summer sem, pagdating ng summer, I don't know, basta nagkaroon ako ng peklat. As in, nakikita niyo yung nose scar ko. Ito.
Okay.
It's a nose scar. Yung time na yon, I don't know what caused it, pero naging sugat siya. Tapos naging full-on scab, may pus and everything.
Wow.
Tapos, long story short, nung nag-peel off yung scab, it was dented. So, I'm like, what the fuck? Tapos, wala, like, talagang bumaba yung self-confidence ko. Kasi, of all places pa na magka-ganon, sa gitna-gitna pa talaga ng mukha ko. As in, alam mo yon, like, hindi lang siya peklat. Parang pag tumingin ako sa side, mukha siyang dented.
Yeah.
Ganun kalalim. Tapos parang nagkaroon lang ako ng isang day na, shit, Sarah, no more moping around. Tapos parang, I was on Facebook, they were having an open audition for Bea Bianca. Tapos at first, akala ko scam. Akala ko fake. So I had to double check. ABS-CBN naman, ganyan-ganyan. So parang, I talked to my mom. Nung time pa na yun, yung mom ko sobrang strict. As in like, ako yung tipong batang takot ako magpaalam dahil alam kong minsan hindi lang ako sasabihan ng hindi ka pwede. Magiging away pa siya.
Mm-mm.
Parang, ba't ka nagpapaalam ngayon?
Understandable.
Parang, alam mo naman ganyan-ganyan. Alam mo yun? Kaya kasalanan to ng mga magulang. Oh, joke lang. I love my parents. Pero, alam mo yung may trauma ako magpaalam pa lang kasi feel ko baka pagalitan ako, baka awayin ako, ganyan-ganyan. Kahit nagpapaalam ka lang naman. Anyways, nagulat ako. Parang sabi niya, mag-audition ka na ako. Sige, go. Muna siya. Pero ako, okay. Hatid kita. Tapos hinatid pa ako ng nanay ko sa ABS-CBN nun.
Layo, ah.
Soon.
Wait lang, so nung time na to, graduating ka ng accountancy?
Nung time na to, delayed ako ng 12 units. Parang dapat
right.
mag-first
Pero,
sem ako.
oo. And
But then, I got the role and I was in bed for another 2 years.
Pero
were
you don't
able
regret
to finish
naman.
it?
No, I was. I got to finish it. I graduated. Pero ang taba ko nun. I was like, doon din nagsimula yung fitness journey ko after my graduation. Kasi, nung dinner time na yun, tas tinanong yung nanay ko, buntis pa si Sarah?
Grabe.
Oh my gosh. Hindi, pero grabe props kasi 'di ba nakuha mo yung role and accountancy in Beda is no joke. I can attest to that being an accountancy graduate myself. Tapos Beda pa. You get what I mean, 'di ba? Pero nakuha mo yung role but it did not stop you to pursue yung education mo kasi 'di ba most of the time kapag ano na yan kumbaga stairway to ano na yan heaven. Joke lang. parang ano na yan, road to stardom and all that, 'di ba? So, ano yung nangyari after?
I think I just really learned to prioritize. Like parang for me, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I was delayed by 2 years, 1 year, if I was delayed by anything more than 60 units, baka sobrang tagal pa or baka nga hindi ko pa natapos yung college degree ko. But I feel like I really wanted it and I just went for it and I told myself this is for me din naman at the end of the day. I still was realistic enough to know na baka, alam mo yun, hindi ko alam kung gaano to tatagal. Hindi ko alam on how long
at least
this will last. So
there's
I wanted
this
to be smart about
contingency,
it.
quote unquote. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Sure. Anyway, sige. Nga ba ng chikahan natin, no? I just wanna ask din, kasi 'di ba you transitioned to radio, right?
Yeah.
She did
So-
mix
so
pa.
I just wanna-
Like after.
Ayan,
was it
yeah, ako
after?
nga. Nag-mix ka and then radio.
Was it after Pangako sa'yo? Or before?
It was after Pangako Sa'yo. Like, actually, like, hosting for me was a natural thing. And I've always wanted to do radio even before. Like, because
Yeah.
in college, I was part of RX, Radio 1 Jocks. So actually, when I got into acting, that was more of like a passion. But I knew that I wasn't as good as, the big stars back then. Like Kath, like DJ or whoever.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun? Parang, I knew my forte was in hosting. That's why right after Pangako Sa'yo, my project was Mix. And then after Mix, it was NCAA, which is still kind of hosting. It's into sports.
Yeah.
And then,
You're into basketball, right? Like,
yeah, I'm into
Yeah.
basketball, NBA.
and I think that's how you landed the basketball TV hosting.
Yep. That's how I got the BTV role.
Yeah, and then so after that you transitioned nga to radio. And
No. BTV happened while
Was-
I was in radio.
Yeah. I was gonna correct myself. But talking about radio, ano yung like what's the most unforgettable moment na you have when you were doing radio? Like I'd say na there were a lot of unforgettable moments, but meron ba yung mga sabaw na callers, may mga listeners ba kayo na parang at the back of your mind, parang, dude, seriously? Parang ganon.
Oh my God. May isang like, I can try to ask Rami for it, but there was this...
You know,
we
Rami's
have a
supposed to be
chat.
on this show then.
Tapos they would message us on Messenger. Tapos, may... There's only one... In my entire stay there, may isang viewer lang na nag-send ng voice note. Kasi you can send voice notes sa Messenger, diba?
Yeah.
Tapos sinabi niya talaga, hello, what's the title of this song, please? Tapos, kinanta niya yung,
Putang ina.
Baka ganun siya ka-dedicated, gustong makuha yung title ng
Sobrang
song.
ganda.
Boy, ginawa kayong Shazam.
It was stinger kasi ang ganda.
Ginawa kayang
Tawa
sound,
kami ng
yung
tawa,
sound
good
hound.
vibes lang. So, yun.
Pero did you
Meron
ever...
ba...
Oh,
Ay,
sige,
sige,
go,
go,
Russell,
go.
ikaw muna.
Hindi, sorry. Kasi I think we have to go through the topic na. Pero before that, meron ba yung parang, shit, nadulas ako on air na parang, oh my God, I
Yung
wasn't
parang, what
supposed
the
to
fuck
say that.
moment.
Oh my God, alam mo, may isang word. May isang username. May isang Twitter user. Yung username niya, I don't even know what it is. I don't remember what it is anymore. But apparently, it's the Tagalog word for the thing, yung ng lalaki. It's the Tagalog
You
word
can
for
say
the-
it on this show.
anything on the show.
Oh,
Hindi,
actually,
iba yung anak
hulaan
niya
namin ni
yung
Ziggy.
for the dick of the guy. It's a
Okay.
Tagalog word. Hindi ko
Bayag.
alam kung pototoy.
Bayag,
Nakalimutan ko na.
hindi.
I really don't remember. Basta, I remember it wasn't spelled the way it is. So, parang binasa ko per syllable.
Did you
And then
get flagged
Rami
for
was
it?
just like, Rami was just like, and then, sakto, after I said his name, parang commercial break. And then, I went off, tapos sabi niya, Sarah, you said, and I'm like, oh, yeah, why? Hindi ko ba alam kung anong ibig sabihin nun. Gumanin siya sa akin. So, wala lang. Kaya,
Pagalitan ka?
I could imagine
Napagalitan
Rami's
ako ng
reaction,
boss.
parang, whoo.
O si Rami, ayun, yun din.
I wanna know
my
that
favorite,
word. Alam mo, sobrang
memories,
intrigued na ako
honestly,
kung ano yun.
with Rami was so easy to work with.
Uh-huh. I could imagine kasi when I was handling Rami as an influencer for Sony, I did not have any problems. He was like really easy to work with. Props
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Rami.
yeah.
Actually, I
Ano?
remember meeting Rami. I met Rami ata sa isang party, Z.
through
I
me,
forgot
right? I
kung
think
saan yun.
I think I invited you or
Oo.
something.
Oo, parang nagsispin siya doon, tapos parang, oh, tol, basta, alam mo yun, normal feeling close
Oh,
shit.
mabait si Rami. Actually, I would say Rami is my guy best
I was
friend.
about to
And
say.
yeah, Rami is like my guy best friend. We don't talk every day. Kasi I guess na-realize ko then I'm not a texter. Like I really suck at replying to messages right now. Especially now, I think it's because of the whole pandemic feels. Parang wala, tinatamad ako. I just want to be alone. But anyways, but whenever Rami and I do talk, may, alam mo yun, we miss each other. Tapos,
May
I
substance,
actually
kumbaga.
hated how we would get teased a lot kasi parang it creates a notion that guys and girls can't be friends.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, Rami is such a good guy overall. Like I would support him in his gigs and yun lang.
Okay, I think we better move on.
I just
Oh,
sent,
ano
I
na?
just sent Rami a message. And
Okay,
he says
sure.
that he's commenting. I don't know if we see.
La,
Sarah,
la, la,
please
la, la.
behave. R18 ba dito? Anong party yan ha? Hindi ako nagpa-party. Hey Rami, what's up? We'd love to have you on the show. You should be here as well.
Rami's tuned in right now?
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, hi Rami!
Anyway, so, where are we? Okay, sorry.
Oy, wait lang. Bakit daw ang laki ng video ko tas ang liit mo, Ziggy? Pwede mo
Dude,
bang iswap?
I don't know if we could kasi it's Facebook Messenger that we're
sige,
using
fine.
and it's
Sure,
not the usual thing. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to asking Sarah things. Okay. So, how much behind the scenes work do you do when it comes to the whole influencer gig?
How much?
Yeah, like what does behind the scenes look for you? How does it go? Like when you have a shoot or when you have to promote something? Ano ba yung hindi nakikita ng tao na you can share with us?
It's very normal. I feel like more and more shoots kasi are starting to feel like collab shoots lang. So it's not as high budget as what most people would think. Sometimes magugulat ka, yung cameraman, dalawa lang sila. Parang ganon.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Pero-
for big brands, they do go through the length of like renting a studio, renting a place, hiring an events coordinator, an events designer. It's really different. Like you have the low budget, the high budget. You have the low budget pero maganda yung
Making it
quality of work na lumalabas. You have the high budget and then parang may sarili ng photo booth para hindi mo na-stressin on where you're gonna get your photos, on what you're gonna post. Some of these events, they hire photographers for the influencers kasi para pare-pareho yung theme. Like, they would think as that far ahead for these brands. They would hire photographers para pare-pareho yung labas ng pictures. You get me?
Yeah.
So in a way, that theme of photo is connected to that brand. You get me?
Yes.
So,
Well, I think
Actually,
I
I
could
think-
understand kasi I'm a marketing, I'm from marketing.
Yeah. But I think what Ziggy was referring to is yung kunwari yung mga intense waiting time and all that. Kasi I've been to some of these shoots assisting my videographer friend, si Boga. I think he's listening right now.
He actually
And,
commented just now, if I can just share saglit. He says na he would love to work with Sarah daw if
Ayun.
ever you come back.
Later, let's talk off air about that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, what usually happens is we get to that place or that studio siguro, let's say 10 a.m. yung call time pero 7 nandun na kami mag-aayos ng set, and also yung subject, yung model or yung influencer and whatnot, parang andun na rin siya very early and she has to parang do yung makeup niya, aayusan pa siya for X number of hours. I think what Ziggy was referring to is yung prep time that you guys should go into every time na you have this photo shoots, or for example during your mix gig or yung sa BTV and whatnot, parang
well, for play, you don't have to ask me that. I would go to work, wala akong makeup.
Yeah, of course. Cause voice lang naman yun eh. Pero kaya nga sabi ko yung sa mix na parang before before kayo before kayo mag-start mag-shoot,
Kasama ko.
gaano katagal yung process na aayusan kayo and all that. It usually takes hours, 'di ba? Or was it
Alam mo,
ever an issue
yeah,
for you or
sometimes it takes an hour for me to get ready, like shower, ayos ako ng buhok, nilalagay ng makeup, magsusuot ako ng damit. But for me kasi, I'm the type of person na if the event starts at 7, I'll be there at the only time I'm really on time for things or earlier is when I'm hosting an event. But if it's like just for a regular event or if it alam mo yun, like if I'm just a
Just
guest,
for a show up.
yeah, I'm would be late because I know for a fact it's never gonna start on time. And usually, like, they don't really ask you to come on time. They
Yeah.
ask you to come like 15 minutes after. And it's been proven or I've tested it kasi time and time again. Sometimes I do get to an event on time because
Depends on the traffic
I was
then,
already
especially
in the
with,
area. Walang nangyayari. Tapos minsan wala pa tao.
Oo,
So wala
totoo,
kang
totoo.
makausap. Ah! Pero okay lang
Eto,
naman.
I need to
I'm-
ask I need to ask as an events person. Did you ever experience yung hassle ng mga katrabaho? Yung mga hassle in terms of na-feel mo na parang ano ba yan? Di ba marunong ba talaga to mag-event and everything, ganon?
Sorry, may buhok ng aso sa bibig ko. Anyways,
like, did you ever experience na, oh my God, ano ba tong mga taong to? Parang, mas alam ko pa yung ginagawa mo kaysa yung ganong experience.
no, honestly,
Like, did you ever get
no,
irate?
because I am not the type to dwell on something that's wrong. The only time I've ever felt bad is sometimes when I feel underpaid for a work that I'm doing. Like, I'd be like, ano ba to? Ba't ito lang? Tapos, ang dami kong ginagawa. Pero,
Yeah.
but even with that, I would just say it in jest. Parang, hindi ko talaga,
Straight out sasabihin na.
I'm not really like that. You
Oo.
get me? Like, I wouldn't really feel like I deserve more money. But sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I'm underpaid. Mapapagana na lang ako sa sarili ko.
Oh, pero you won't be
Okay,
kupal
next time I
about
won't
it.
do this
Parang
anymore.
Na hindi mo naman
Oo.
sasabihin na, tangina, ano ba yan? Hindi nyo naman ako binabayaran ng... Parang as if
No,
binabayaran nyo ako
I
ng
never do
milyones
that.
para
Kasi
dito sa
the moment
ginagawa
I
ko.
accept a job, because when I accept a job, it's because I already know how much I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah.
No matter how bad it gets, I see it through. Because I believe in professionalism. I believe in, at the end of the day, I will do the best that I can
Yeah.
to keep this event afloat, to keep this post afloat, or to push for this brand who hired me
Yeah.
to market this as well.
Yep,
I mean,
sure.
but I'm not gonna lie, there are brands or there are campaigns which I feel very, you know what, I'm not really in the position to say that, because I've always found myself in a position where I've accepted gigs I just believe in. I've never had to say no to a gig na alam mo yon na I didn't like. Kasi like, it's not like I was ever offered a campaign for at the top of my head, like
Ayaw
I
mag-name
think alam
drop.
ko yung I think alam ko yung sasabihin niya.
Anyway, okay, let's not okay,
Yeah.
let's try not to get into that. But
Siguro ganito na
Okay,
lang.
okay, go.
Let's go to siguro yung something na very magiging issue once you get famous, kunwari. Siguro yung privacy. Let's say, 'di ba? You have like 200,000 followers on Instagram, 'di ba?
288.
Ay, sorry naman. Nagra-round down ako
288K.
para hindi masyadong malaki pakinggan. Hindi, but anyway,
But
'di ba?
I guess what we want to ask you is, did you ever regret reaching this point na sumikat ka na ganito? Did you ever wish na you were normal?
I feel like, honestly, I feel like I'm at the perfect level of privacy din naman.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, like, the bigger an artist gets, how I truly feel like hawak naman talaga nila on how much the public can know about them.
Yeah, I
You
know.
get me?
Pero
Like
kunwari, for
parang
example, you want to go out and see a movie na nakapambahay ka lang and shit, but you have to maintain this certain image, so kailangan mo pang mag-ayos, hindi ka pwedeng lumabas
yeah,
na
yeah, yeah,
gulo-gulo
yeah.
yung buhok.
I get it. I get it. Cause
Oo.
sometimes, yeah, I get that. Like sometimes when I wanna do an errand and I just wanna, kahit gusto ko, kahit pambahay lang ako, hindi
Oo.
ko magawa kasi nakakahiya.
Yeah.
No naman. I don't regret it. I mean,
Or
it is,
are there days lang na parang for example, parang I wish walang lumapit sa akin, magpa-picture. I mean, sige, fine, medyo rude naman. You don't wanna be rude, right? Pero
And say
meron
no
bang
to
mga times na
fans.
parang like for example ako, if may gagawin akong errands, parang gusto ko lang wanna get this over with as fast as possible. Tapos syempre ikaw may mga makaka-notice sa'yo and then you have to say hi or for example,
I
bad
think
trip
the
ka,
only,
tapos you have to smile sa mga taong you know what I mean? Like parang you're
honestly,
forced to
no.
do
Because I
things.
always, well, no, the only time na naiinis ako is kung magpapapicture sa akin, tapos tatanungin kung sino ako. Because it's like,
What the
ba't
fuck?
ka nagpapapicture sa akin? Parang, it's
Nangyari?
kind of
Nangyari
like,
talaga?
it's just weird for me. But if they know me and if they really say that, Ate Sarah, I know you, like, I know what you've been doing. Parang, I've seen you since Play, like, or I've seen you since Mix.
Oh.
Parang, natutuwa ako. Like, parang, oh, like, and for me, like, I have nothing but gratitude when that happens. So yeah, I feel like wala talagang, I've never really had that feeling. I mean, I think there was always just one time or a time or two where sobrang may sakit ako, ang sama ng pakiramdam ko. Tapos, but even then, iniisip ko, ayoko makawa sila sa akin. Alam mo yun? Ganun lang
Nga.
yung naisip
Oo,
ko.
but you had to parang may time na ba na you had to fake your smile or parang yung mindset mo kailangan mong i-shift, like for example bad trip ka about something, let's just say nalugi ka sa pagbenta ng turnips mo sa Animal Crossing, then all of a sudden may mga taong lumapit sa'yo then asking for a photo and nangyari na ba sa'yo na parang oh fuck sige fine ngiti tayo, parang practice mo ba yung anong tawag doon, parang poker face na smile na parang
Parang,
this is my
smile na
resting
lang.
smile na parang pagka may nagpa-picture, kailangan ganito yung ngiti ko kahit ano nangyayari sa buhay ko. Parang, nangyari
Yeah.
ba yung mindset na yun sa'yo ever? Or meron bang actual story na you had to go through that kind of thing?
I think it was, I don't really want to get into detail about it, but I almost missed a Star Magic ball before, or no, nung time na yung Star Magic ball pa siya. Like, ayos na lahat, ayos na yung dress ko, ayos na yung makeup ko, may hotel room na ako. And I said, parang nung time na yon, kaka-break lang namin ng ex ko. So,
Yan.
so hindi, like, wala. Muntikan na ako hindi pumunta ng ball. Tapos, medyo I just had one friend who went to the house. Kinausap ako na parang, Sarah, lalaki lang yan, ganyan, blah, blah, blah. Like, ganon. That was the only time and that was the only and the last time I let my emotions almost get in the way of something that I had to do or like work.
I have to
Because
ask.
technically that is still kind of work, I
Yeah.
guess.
I have
So,
to ask. You work out a lot even before you left the Philippines. And I just wanna know, how many guys approached you sa gym habang nagwo-workout and said na, yung mga nagpapakute na, uy, like, maybe, let's say, uy, alam mo, mali yung form mo, or uy, alam
Mga
mo,
nagpapapansin lang,
oh,
mga
mga
nagsusubok na
nagpapapansin
parang,
ba?
uy,
Like, when you work out in the gym, how do you handle that?
honestly, I've never had someone walk up to me to flirt with me in the gym in the Philippines.
Mas
I've,
dyan?
I've only had people who wanted to take a photo with me. And for me, ayun! And for me, I'm like, yung picture sa akin ngayon, sobrang
Pawis-pawis ka in area.
ako. So, that was the only time na medyo no, we're done din ako. But yeah, like people in the Philippines, no one would ever come up to me and disturb me while I'm working out in the Philippines. Here, on the other hand, I don't know. I just say, okay, thank you. And then, I'd put on my earphones and then I'd walk away. Para alam nila hindi ko na sila marinig.
Ah. Kahit
If
walang
they talk to me.
tumutunog, no?
Shut up mo na sila.
Mas
ganun.
gustuhin ka dyan sa, sa States.
Hindi, maybe mas may balls lang yung mga tao sa States versus
Yeah,
No,
here
mas
in
pwede.
may
the
balls lang
Philippines.
yung mga
Baka,
tao.
baka
dito.
na-intimidate sila. Anyway, anything na parang tingin mo we could share na, kasi 'di ba nga sa intro ng episode I said na parang always lang nakikita natin yung glamorous side of things. Is there any downside to this na parang pwede mong i-share na for those people who would want to maybe get famous or at least get into this
Reach a certain
influencer
level
slash
of,
celebrity lifestyle? I mean, what
I
are the
only
things
ever felt
na
this with Pangako Sa'yo, but you're gonna have to really you're gonna be criticized a lot, and you're gonna have trolls and haters on your account. Like, I mean, I posted a workout video like last week or 2 weeks ago. Tapos may nag-comment dun, like, wala naman nagbago eh. Parang gumanon sa katawan ko. Wala naman nagbago sa katawan mo eh. So I'm like, putang, sorry. Parang ina na
Oh,
to.
pero how do you handle those? I mean, bukod sa bashing, of course you get some sexual comments din from people. I mean, I assume, I mean, I haven't seen your feed. So baka may mga ganun na comments or what, or totally just ignore it. Ganun.
I just ignore it, honestly. Like,
But
I
how
just
doesn't it
ignore
affect
it. I
you?
don't let it
Oo,
get to
how
me.
does it
Like,
make you
for
feel?
for me, I mean, honestly, I feel like this might not be the best strategy, and it's kind of like, pero hindi naman kasi ako victim. I've never really seen myself as a victim. For me, as long as it's just online, it doesn't affect me. But the moment that you touch me without my permission, we will fight. Parang ganun ako. Actually, that did happen to me before. I was
Binato
in
mo
the
ba ng
club and
dumbbell,
someone
ganun?
grabbed my ass.
What the fuck?
And
What? Really?
and
Where?
I was
Sorry,
about
sorry.
to
Nasaan ka?
fight him, pero hindi ko siya mahanap sa crowd.
Where
Pero
was
may
this?
Instagram
Nasa
like-
nasa bar ka, club or something.
Yeah, we were in Rebel.
What the-
Okay. You
Wait.
think the guy recognized you or wala lang? Asshole lang talaga siya. Like grab
I think
anyone's
asshole lang
ass.
talaga siya.
Wild.
Tsaka
wild.
keep in mind naka-shorts lang, I mean, naka-long shorts ako noon, pero hindi ako naka-party gear. Wala nga akong makeup at all eh.
Party gear.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. No, alam mo,
I mean, I would think that if someone's gonna get roped, it would be like the girls na naka
yeah, I know, but
ditzy
you know
glamour
what?
dress
It
na
has
dalawa
now,
yun.
yeah, I know, but it has nothing to do with what you wear, right?
And,
Sometimes men are just trash, diba? Parang
yeah,
puta.
yeah. Thank you for actually bringing that up. You're
Yeah,
right,
I know,
you're
I
right.
admit it.
Sometimes
I mean,
has
I'm part
nothing
of
to do
that,
with what you wear talaga.
yeah, it has nothing, zero sa kahit anong isuot mo. Kasi I could go to fucking Rebel and, get my dick, groped or something if yun yung
How would
trip
you
nila,
have your
diba?
dick groped by
For
someone
example
else?
lang,
Someone broke your dick?
pataas mo naman yung pataas mo naman yung self-esteem ko. I mean, I may not be wearing miniskirt, but it can happen to me, right? So
Yeah,
it has
exactly.
nothing to do with what you wear. I mean, I just wanna get
Yeah,
that out.
actually, thank you for bringing that out. You're right.
Yeah, of course, I'm always right. But sorry, anyway. So far, kasi isa pang issue ko is gaano no, not issue, question rather, before we try to wrap up this episode. And I'm sure we're taking quite long na din kasi. Sorry. Yung question is, gaano kadami yung unread messages mo?
I was about to
Sa
ask
Facebook.
that question.
Messenger, Instagram, message request.
Yung
And
mga
how often
nagsislide
do
sa
you
DM
check?
mo?
Oh, how often do you check? And then, ano yung mga PMs na very possible na, I mean, I'm sure you're in a relationship, di ba? So, ano lang siguro yung mga PMs na very striking na aabot sa point na parang, putang ina, replyan ko kaya to. And hindi kasama yung selling turnips for 650 plus kasi magre-reply ka talaga dun. Kapag turnips na yung usapan. Pero, siguro, anong mga type ng messages or, siguro let's start with how
na-provoke
many.
ka.
How many unread messages you have?
It's a lot. It's
No,
just a lot.
just give us the
Like,
number.
I get-
Give us the number.
Wala na
300.
sa 99 plus. Dun
Ah,
eh.
May
99
limit
plus
kasi.
na yung nakalagay.
99 plus na nakalagay.
And then, ano laman? Hi, 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 hi. Mga numbers game.
Oh,
ganun.
actually, like, okay, I can't read it because my phone's right there right now, but I get some of the weird, well, there's the Nigerian prince all the time. Andun palagi yun. Ang daming mga Bombay din na nagme-message sa akin.
Wait, okay.
and-
Ando na tayo. I don't know. I'm sorry if this is like a bad question, but did you ever get unsolicited dick pics?
Surprisingly, no. I've never had.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
I've never gotten that.
That's good to know.
But this
That's-
is not an invitation for
Yeah. I'm not saying you guys should
Please
send.
don't.
Please don't.
Wag. I will screenshot
I just
that
wanted-
and post it on my story.
Oh,
Pasikatin
Put
mo,
it
no?
on
Pasikatin mo.
If
Putang
someone
ina
would do
nila.
that to me.
Mga baboy. I don't
Baboy.
get it, though. I mean, why would you send a picture of your
There's
dick to
actually
someone
this
you don't
one
know?
guy that's trending right now kasi he sends unsolicited dick pics and he's gonna say like, "Ay, sorry, wrong send, paki-delete na lang. Thanks." Ang weird. Anyway,
That walang ganon.
at
And
least,
that's
at
just
least.
Good to
an
know.
excuse
And
for
please
some,
don't
I think.
start with Sarah. Not unless gusto niyo sumikat, guys.
Oh, sure yan.
Anyway,
Gusto
okay.
story kayo niyan.
Let's
Yung
try-
mga tipong there's no such thing as good publicity or bad publicity. There's just publicity. Yung mga ganon.
Jeez. Eto na, sige. So, we just wanna ask, like, maybe reiterate lang, if you want to, or if you have tips lang to others who would want to start this whole influencer life and or journey.
Just keep posting on doing what you love. Like, just keep sharing what you want to share and do it well. And sooner than later, people will see it, people will appreciate it, and people will just share it. So,
Yeah.
Do you think it's the correct mindset to go into it without thinking about the money first? Na parang, kasi like you said
Yeah.
kanina, di ba? Yung ibang tao parang sasadyain nila na maganda yung pictures ng mga niluluto nila and all that, and hoping na may magtatap na company or
yeah.
something.
Unless you're working for a social media company, like for restaurants and alam mo yun, for big companies, like if you're just doing you, like yung page mo,
People will notice
then
sooner or
just
later.
make sure you do it in a way that you want it. Alam mo yun.
Alright, sure.
Okay.
Go
If
Z.
if I may just share, kasi we started the show probably a year and ano na ba, 5 months, 6 months already, and
Yeah,
Mhm.
mga
and
ganyan na.
it's always been a thing for us kasi like people always ask us na bakit ganyan yung content nyo. I mean, if you guys don't want to listen to our show, then don't. This is our show. And the thing is, umabot kami as much as 20,000 listeners. I mean, in a span of a year and 5 months. And we're really happy about it. And now we get this feeling na we have to be responsible. We have to be the prim and proper journalists that kasi we have a certain number of listeners and everything.
But there are different types of podcast. I think that's the good thing about podcasts, though, right? That
Yeah.
you could talk about anything you want to talk. You could say
Yeah.
anything you want to say.
Siguro
And I feel like, diba, if people are gonna stop you from doing that, then you guys are gonna be straying away from your brand.
yeah, definitely. That was what we were talking about kanina. And siguro what I just want to share lang din is like what you said, or connecting this to what you said. It's more of doing the things that you love, and when people start noticing it, it's cause they see how you're really passionate about these things. And yun nga, sabi nga ni Sarah, just keep on doing you. So, eventually you'd get there.
You know what, Sarah? I have a suggestion for you. Why don't you do a podcast on Animal Crossing? I mean, you love it anyway. You do it every single day, diba? Parang, hi guys.
I'm
here's the
actually
tip of the
starting a
day for-
podcast of my own.
Oh,
Legit.
really?
Like, for
Nice.
fun, because I'm actually bored out of my mind here, and it's gonna come out pretty soon. It might not be as high budget as you
Wow.
guys, but I'm gonna
Wow!
come out with
Anong high budget dito?
Putang ina, anong high budget dito sa kama ko? Anyway, maybe we should just talk or maybe mention a few people on Facebook. So we could wrap this episode
Yeah,
up
let's
na.
greet a few people. There are a lot of people saying hi to you, by the way.
Oh, how do I check that out?
Wait. Wait, hang on. I don't know how to share. Wait, ano wala ba?
I'm trying to. Wait.
Oh,
I'm gonna go on my laptop.
Okay, so Elaine is here saying hi to Sarah. Crush ka daw niya since mixed days.
Oh, thank you.
We also have...
yan tayo.
Wait, where do I go? I'm on my laptop right now.
I don't know. Like, if you can see this. How do I do this? Maybe I'll send a screenshot and then you can greet the people.
Ito, it's in the watch party, hosting
Andun
a
sa
watch
live.
party.
Andun sa live. Yeah, andun.
Yeah. Hindi, kasi I'm on the thing. And I can see everything here. Kasi I'm the one who's live.
Oh, the
So hindi live yung comments.
Live yung comments, it's live, but at the same time, meron kasing nagko-comment dun sa Facebook page. I'm just gonna send a screenshot
Okay.
just so you see.
Okay, on the messenger.
Yeah.
Sige.
So you can greet them. Because I think, it would be nice if they hear you.
Actually,
say
like,
what's
I wanna also invite everyone to watch my stream on my like
up.
page.
Yan.
I recently streamed Final Fantasy 7 on my Facebook like page kasi feel ko mas maraming makakapanood din doon. And because I have what do you call this? Like gamers
You're about
or
to
streamers
finish.
on my Facebook like
I
page.
think you're about
Pero
to finish Animal
FYI,
Crossing.
nagbumura po ako ng sobra doon.
Ay. Okay lang. Okay lang yan. It's your show.
What's
yeah,
it
I
called?
sent it now.
Anong tawag? How can they find it?
Wait, it's here. Hang on. I got it.
Rami is saying, Sarah, please behave. I am behave.
Wait.
Is Rami still tuned in?
I'm not sure. I'm going to your channel now on Twitch. Okay, so it's Carlos Sarah.
Yeah.
What? Di ako naka-follow. What a friend.
Sa Twitch ba yan or sa Facebook
Twitch,
game?
Twitch,
Kasi
Twitch.
parang iba yung...
Facebook.
Facebook,
I'm on
yeah.
Twitch.
She
You're
was
on
saying
Twitch.
Facebook. No. She was
Huh?
saying Facebook.
What?
Oo. Iba yun eh. I think you
i-follow nyo
cannot
na lang
stream
si Sarah on Facebook.
Yeah,
She
sure.
usually links it there.
Tapos dagdagan natin yung Instagram followers niya para makahabol naman siya sa amin.
Wow. wait. Eto. I'll say what's up to the listeners.
Ziggy!
What?
Nothing.
Okay, wait, hang on. Saying what's up to our friends Rizel, Ice, Rio, Donnie, AR, John Carlo de la Cruz, Rio, Boga, Isabel, Joseph, si Darren's was here, si Kim Valones, Hill Aguila, who else? Si Leonard, James, Alex, damn, this is a lot. Don De Castro, si Kay, si Z, Erica, si Gab is here, CJ, Kuya Joka, Rami was here, Michiko, Sir Ian, Alec, Tonito, Fidel, saying what's up to Fidel, Papits, Joey, Miss Carrie, Kim, Gabrielle, Joey, Teddy is here,
Hoy.
Leo, Dos,
Tangina,
Steph,
Terry. Minsan ka lang
Fidel,
makinig
Camille, Paolo, Kate, Mika, Nikolai, Dustin, ang dami guys, wow. Clarence, Nikki, Russell, Russell has joined. Kevin, and who else? A lot of other people.
You know what? Nakita ko someone was asking kung
Minessage ko si
nakabalik.
Rami. Sabi ko, I am behave.
Next time we should have you guys both on the show.
Yeah. Actually, someone was asking kung nakabalik na ba ako sa Boracay. Kasi yung episode natin last night, meron akong backdrop ng Boracay dito. Oh, parang nakabalik na ako. I think it was Coach Mike. And
Yeah.
Sarah, I know you're into workouts and stuff, right? Maybe you can join Coach Mike's community. It's about home-based workouts. I'll just send you the link siguro off-air. Maybe you can check it out.
Wait.
Hey, hello?
Yeah. Leo says hi. I don't know. Leo Segundo.
Hi, Leo.
Fidel says hi as well. Ang dami mong fans, you know?
Hi, Fidel.
Alright.
Ay, Sarah, may favor ako before we say our closing spills. Can you say hi to my good friend Terry and tell him to stop messaging you na?
Who? Sino? Sino?
Ito yung name niya. It would really make him happy. Yan.
What do I say?
You just, shout out mo lang and tell him to
Hindi,
stop
ano nga yung name niya?
flooding
Terry,
your
Terry.
flooding your
Terry loves
inbox.
yogurts, you know.
Where? Can he flood my Facebook streaming instead?
Yeah.
Para mas makita
Ayan.
ko. He can
Terry.
be part
You
of
tell
the
it to
OG
him.
gang.
Tell it to Terry.
Tell it to him directly. Like,
His name is
ito yung
Terry?
something,
Yeah.
ito yung pwede naming i-cut dito sa video and then papanoorin niya
Okay.
every night.
Hi, Terry. I heard that you've been messaging me. I'm sorry if I haven't seen it. I don't mean to. But please, if you can, just like my Facebook page and watch my stream. Follow me on IG. What? Talagang no? Can you follow? No, but
Napalaban.
I'm streaming now, and I feel like I'll be able to see your name more there if you comment while I stream, because that is actually how I've been getting to know a lot of the people who've been following me. So I'd love to see you there tomorrow. Bye.
Ayan.
Wait,
Thanks, Sarah. What a good sport.
you're actually making a lot of people's dreams come true right now. Wait, can a fan is asking kasi for a shout out through a friend, but can you wait, I'll just type it on Facebook. Okay.
Okay, go.
All right, there we go. Oh my god, I'm being flooded by
Doc
people.
Gil Aguila.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi to Doc. Oh wait, sorry. Ayusin ko muna. Hi to Doc Gil Aguila. Yeah. So you're a nurse or you're a
Doctor.
frontliner. So
Doctor.
oh my goodness, thank you so much for helping us stay afloat. I'm so grateful for you, and please do a better job kasi gusto ko na po umuwi. Joke lang. I know you're doing a good job.
Please do a better job. Gago ka
Thank you
ba?
so much. Nagreklamo sa frontliner. Do a better job. Joke lang.
All right.
But no, seriously, thank you for doing a good job. Thank you for being there, and thank you for being a frontliner. And yeah, that's all. Bye.
I'm being flooded by people. Why not say what's up to everyone na lang? Last, before we go.
Okay. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for having me on this podcast. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram at carlos.sarah. You could also like my Facebook page at facebook.com/whenisay-sarah. My Twitter is also whenisay-sarah. And my YouTube, I recently published a video of how I lost 10 pounds on my YouTube. It's Sarah Carlos. So I hope I'll see you guys there.
Yes, thank you
But
so
yeah,
much
follow
again,
my Instagram
Sarah.
more than anything because I have so many announcements that I just put on Instagram.
Yes, thank you again, Sarah, for being on the show. Kahit
Yes,
na
thank you
it's-
for...
It's 9:30 in the morning. You
I'm gonna
accepted-
go back to sleep. I didn't drink coffee. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Thank you so much. And if you guys
Thank you for your
wanna-
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys wanna listen to the show more and know more about the show, you can follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/theskepticandtherusty, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Skeptic and Rusty. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram as well at Ziggy Chavez. Russell.
Alright, wala lang. Gusto ko lang mag-thank you kay Sarah for accommodating
Yes.
us on the show.
It's been 2 hours pero feeling ko mas close na kayo kaysa sa akin.
Yeah, actually. Pero Sarah, nice to e-meet you. Uso yun ngayon no? E-meet. But anyway.
Diba? Pati inuman.
Yeah,
I just
Uh,
finished the glass, by the way.
yeah, but you can't drink there kasi sobrang aga pa dyan. But anyway, I'll catch you na lang sa Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Maybe we could do
Sell
some
turnips.
events or you can join our
Actually,
group.
sige na nga, gigising na
sa
nga ako.
mga,
Mag-Animal Crossing pa pala ako.
Ayan. Anyway, I'll see you real soon sa mga island ng mga tao. Alright? Thank you again. I'm looking at the camera para magmukhang tinitignan kita because, you know.
Wait. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
thank you.
anyway, thank you so much. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Nothing more.
Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day, guys.
Thank you. Thanks,
Have a nice
Sarah.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye.